I saw what they were loading into the van. Now I never sleep at roadside motels. I should have trusted my gut when I pulled into the Sunset Motor Lodge at 2 a.m. The neon sign flickered erratically, casting sickly pink shadows across the cracked asphalt. But I'd been driving for 18 hours straight and my eyelids felt like sandpaper. I needed sleep more than I needed standards. The clerk behind the bulletproof glass looked like he hadn't slept in weeks. His eyes were bloodshot, darting constantly toward the parking lot. Room 12, he mumbled, sliding the key through the slot without making eye contact. Cash only, no questions. I should have asked questions. Room 12 sat at the far end of the L-shaped building, isolated from the other units. The door stuck when I tried to open it, groaning like it hadn't been used in months. Inside, the carpet squelched under my feet with each step. The smell hit me immediately, bleach mixed with something metallic and wrong. I set my bag down and noticed the stains on the bedspread, dark, irregular patches that looked hastily scrubbed. The bathroom mirror had a spiderweb crack running through it, and when I turned on the tap, the water ran rust-colored for 30 seconds before clearing. But exhaustion won over disgust. I collapsed onto the bed fully clothed, too tired to care about the questionable hygiene. I woke to voices outside my window, low, urgent whispers punctuated by the sound of something heavy being dragged across gravel. Through the thin curtains, I could see two figures by a white van loading what looked like rolled carpets into the back. My blood turned to ice when I realized one of the carpets had a hand hanging from it. I held my breath, not daring to move. The digital clock glowed at 3:47 a.m. One of the men was the desk clerk. The other wore a stained apron and kept checking his watch nervously. "This is the last one," the clerk whispered. "Then we clean everything and act normal when the morning shift arrives." "What about the guest in 12?" Apron Man asked. The clerk's laugh made my skin crawl. "Same as always. Checkout time is 11 a.m. sharp." They finished loading and drove away, leaving me alone with a terrible understanding of what this place really was. I wasn't a guest. I was next on their schedule. I grabbed my keys with shaking hands and crept toward the door. The parking lot was empty except for my car, which suddenly seemed impossibly far away. Every shadow could hide someone waiting. The door handle turned silently. I stepped outside, wincing at every footstep on the gravel. Halfway to my car, I heard the unmistakable sound of footsteps behind me. Going somewhere? I spun around. The desk clerk stood 20 feet away, no longer looking tired. He held something in his hand that glinted in the streetlight. "Checkout isn't until 11, he said, taking a step closer. "House rules." I ran. My feet pounded against the asphalt as I sprinted toward my car. Behind me, I could hear him giving chase, his heavy breathing getting closer. My hands fumbled with the keys, dropping them once before finally getting the door open. The engine turned over just as he reached my car. His fist slammed against the driver's side window as I threw it in reverse. In my rearview mirror, I saw him standing in the middle of the road, watching until my taillights disappeared. I drove until sunrise, not stopping until I reached a busy truck stop 50 miles away. Only then did I call the police. They found the motel abandoned when they arrived. No clerk, no evidence, no trace of the white van, just empty rooms and the lingering smell of bleach. The official report listed it as a possible hoax call, but I know what I saw, and I know that somewhere out there, the Sunset Motor Lodge is still open for business, waiting for the next exhausted traveler who needs a place to stay. I still check out of every hotel room at exactly 10:59 a.m.